Cat's strange behavior at a funeral leaves this family scratching their heads. It shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone that cats do some really weird stuff. Just about any cat owner has a story of his or her feline doing something nearly inexplicable. Still, few cats in history have ever done something quite as odd as what one in Malaysia did recently. While a family was holding a funeral, they were interrupted by a mysterious white cat. Of course, they were initially upset by the cat impeding their ceremony, but they soon had a change of heart. Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos. There's no doubt that cats are strange animals. They jump around at all hours of the night, bring you fresh kills as if they're gifting you with birthday presents, and will go from loving your head scratches to biting you at the drop of a hat. Realistically speaking, there's usually a scientific explanation for some of these odd behaviors. Cats are naturally nocturnal hunters, and they like to bring you gifts because they think you're bad at hunting. But sometimes a cat's actions are just too strange. A family in Malaysia found that out not too long ago when they gathered for the burial of their relative Ismail Mat Strangely. However, there was an unintended guest at the ceremony, and he was the cause of quite the disruption. Ismail's grandson, who goes by Sufan CZ, caught the entire event on camera. Out of nowhere, a mysterious white cat showed up and stood on top of the fresh grave. At the funeral, the white cat came and started circling the grave, Sufan explained in an interview. It looks like the kitty did more than circle. He even opted to lie down right on the dirt patch. The cat sure made himself comfortable. Luckily, as his grandson noted, Mott was a man who loved cats. Would he have been upset had this one decided to sit right on top of his gravesite? Probably not. However, the shenanigans weren't over. Despite the somber mood, the family was still all smiles about the unexpected visitor. Many even opted to take videos or pictures. Still, Sufan's cousins and aunts tried to remove the cat by lifting him up by his legs, but he wasn't interested in moving at all and just went limp. Despite their best efforts, the cat would return to the grave at every opportunity. When we were all gone, the cat went back to the grave, Sufan added, and the cat didn't just stay sprawled out in the dirt either. At one point, the kitty stood up and started pawing and sniffing at the dirt. He really wanted to get to something beneath the soil. Given a loved one had just been buried there, this was a little unsettling for most of the guests. Mystified by the cat's sudden interest in the gravesite, Sufan asked some of the locals if they knew his owner. Several villagers told him the cat was always wandering around the mosque. The family concluded their feline guest was probably a hometown stray. But was he showing respect for the recently deceased? Or did the kitty have an ulterior motive for his behavior? In her take on the scene, a cat behaviorist said it's likely the cat had seen something being buried that it wanted to get to. Still, she admitted the animal was acting quite strangely. Is this a case of a cat trying to dig up a treasure? Or was there something else to his behavior? Either way, it sure made for an unforgettable ceremony. Check out the video of this uninvited guest. He might have been a little rude, but hopefully the deceased wouldn't have minded, given that he was a cat lover. Either way, cats again show there's no limit to the weird stuff they'll get into.